This is the true story of how I gave my boss food poisoning. In 2019, I worked at a restaurant called Lovetto as a cook. And on the menu, we had a pasta called beef ragu. And to make the beef on the pasta was kind of a long process. A big 20-pound chunk of beef would come in. And I would cut the beef up into pieces. And then we'd put the beef chunks into a pot and put it in the oven for about 4 hours. And after about 4 hours, the beef would literally be so soft that you can shred it with a pair of tongs, as you can see right here. And this is a time-consuming process, so we started early in the day, so we have enough time to put everything away before any food contamination happens. But on a day that I wasn't working, my boss started this process at night and then left the beef out overnight for me to prepare the next day. And of course, the next day when I came in, he asked me to get the beef ready to serve. And I'm like, you left this beef at room temperature for 15 hours. I'm not going to serve it now. He got really mad at me, saying that he would never serve food if it wasn't fit to serve. Well, I stood my ground and told him, I don't care if you fire me. I'm not going to serve this and get people sick. And he couldn't fire me because at the time we were really understaffed and he had no choice but to not serve it and do what I say. But he was really stubborn, so he took all that beef, put it into a big Cambro, and said he was going to take it home and eat it by himself. And that's just what he did, but except the next few days he didn't come into work because he got food poisoning from that exact beef. And I felt a little bad about him getting sick, but it wasn't my fault. But I know that if I had listened to him and served that beef, the customers would have gotten sick, which would have ultimately led to the restaurant closing down. And lastly, to that boss, if you're watching this, I did tell you.